Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. Today we're going to be doing the Mini Motorways weekly challenge, which this week is in London, which is very exciting because that is where I live. So let's see what challenges they've got for us today in London. We are looking at mega motorways, which means we start with all 9 motorways. That's pretty good. We're also looking at big business, which means some colours of destinations are always circles. That's going to make things a bit harder. And finally, can't be choosers, which means only one choice of upgrade is offered, which could also make things harder. Let's see how we do. So London is one of these maps which has a little train going around, which is adorable, but for the purposes of the challenge, tends to make things slightly harder because the train tends to slow the cars down as they're going across what I guess would be this level crossing. So we have to keep an eye on how many crossings we're putting across this railway line. So obviously with this dark blue, that car didn't slow down because the train wasn't there, but if it knows the train is coming, then it will probably slow down and stop. At the moment I'm not too worried because this blue destination has 3 houses, although having literally just said that, I am now going to need to pull one of those guys off and pop him over to be serving this little station. But 2 houses should still be enough for now. If I see another housing collection grow up somewhere outside of this train line so that we don't have to cross it, then that would be better. So I'll be looking out for that. Now this yellow guy is a little bit more annoying. I mean, he's gonna have to just, join on that road there for now. So as we know, we aren't getting a choice in our weekly upgrades. We've been offered a bridge, so we'll be taking a bridge. And I'm looking at how I can rearrange this so that I can get this yellow guy onto this road so he can help out his little friend over here. And the only idea I have is to do something like this. A little bit ugly, but not too bad for now, I think. I can actually, now I'm looking, I think see a way to separate. Oh no, I can't. I thought I could join up these 2 houses to send them around to this guy, but not today. Another way we could do it is by bringing this road kind of round here. And then this road could come along as a bridge and be attached to these 2 guys. Again, pretty ugly. It does separate out the colours, so that is why I've done that. Here we are, end of week 2, and we've been given traffic lights. Not my favourite. I do kind of want to redraw this bridge without its little curve, so I might go ahead and do that as well. There we go, that's neater, and that makes me happier. Easy way to get these 2 houses across to that destination. All these roads are quite long and loopy at the moment. They're not as efficient as I would really want in an ideal world, but not much to be done. We do have our 9 motorways if we want to use them, but probably wait for something a bit more desperate before I do that. Made it to the end of week 3 and we've been offered more traffic lights. And at the end of week 4, we've been given a roundabout, which is quite nice. I do tend to like using a roundabout every now and then. Not really got any need for it yet. We've got our first light blue destination. That might be our first cause for a motorway because this house is very far away. Ooh, and we've got a pink circular destination as well. Maybe this is cause for our first roundabout, and we can attach these guys in. Nice easy green destination and house here. It can be connected with just one straight road. And up to week 5, we've been given another bridge, which is good because it looks like we've just run out. And at the end of week 6, we have been given another bridge. Ooh, we've got a new little station that's appeared. Might mean I need to do a bit of rearranging here. And here comes another roundabout, which is good. I had run out of those, and I do like to have a roundabout in stock. And we've been given a new light blue destination, which I'm kind of fine with because we had a load of light blue houses up here kind of piling up, and literally there's another one as I say that. And we've got a light blue station, which is fine because I've got 4 houses up here, which is probably more than he needs. And we've got another bridge to be going forward with. Ooh, and a new yellow destination as well to be looking after. I've not got too many spare yellow houses, to be honest, so I don't 100% know where the houses for that are going to come from. Although I do need to decide soon, otherwise he will get angry at me. Let's use this one for now. And I could probably change this station to borrowing these guys. And then these two houses could both be used for this square destination here. And we've got an additional roundabout at the end of week 9. And a new small green destination, which probably means I will take that house back and just plop them on there. This green guy's gone circular. He's only got these 3 houses serving him at the moment, although they're all pretty close by. And I have got some spare greens over here, which I could send in with a roundabout if needed. So perhaps we'll think about swapping those over if it looks like things are getting a bit more hectic. End of week 10, 2 traffic lights. Those traffic lights are just stacking up really. I've got 6 of them down here. Not really using any of them. Oh, we've got a new circular pink destination. That is slightly tricky because we don't have loads of spare pinks. Perhaps I just need to reroute these yellows a bit. And then I could take a few off here and, oh, I suppose with another roundabout. Well, actually, if we're putting a roundabout there, maybe I don't need to reroute those. Maybe those could actually just come around there. That's a bit better, I think. And this circular guy's... oh, sorry, this green guy's gone circular, so I'll better keep an eye on him. He has got 5 houses, so it might be fine. We've been given another bridge. Also keep an eye on these 2 pink guys, which are struggling with their sort of shared roads. I could think about giving this dark blue guy these blue houses via a motorway. And then this roundabout could be clawed back like that, and this road could be deleted, and these blue guys could actually just simply help out this station. They could, even with a roundabout, either help this station or help this guy over here, depending on who needs them. Oh, we've got a new circular light blue. That looks like a good contender for these guys. Ooh, and this circular guy's... sorry, this yellow guy's gone circular. Which makes me think I want to do a switch I've been thinking about making for a while anyway, which is that this big group of yellows can go and help him because they're both on the same side of the railway tracks, so they'll never get slowed down by the train. And the same logic applies to giving these houses, once we get them, our view back, to this station over here because they're on the same side of the railway track, so they won't be slowed down by the train going past ever. Oh, we've got a new green guy. I've got so many greens up here, but I guess for now I could just attach these little houses on instead. Or even do something like that. To be honest, 4 houses for this square guy is actually enough, so I'm probably going to go ahead and delete that connection. And this yellow guy's gone circular, but he's got loads of houses attached, so I'm not too worried about that. And at the end of week 13, we get another roundabout, which, as you know, I'm a fan of. I don't mind trying to sneak these 2 pinks through there so they can just help out this station when needed. And then these guys could actually be joined on with a roundabout. Ooh, and this guy wants a connection. I actually think this is kind of maybe a good idea for a motorway, even though they're pretty close. Actually, they could also sneak around here. So maybe I don't need a motorway. We've got another 2 traffic lights. That dark blue was briefly complaining, but I think that's just while his motorway was switching over. Oh, he has also upgraded to a circular guy. So yeah, more dark blue houses, very welcome. I'm looking at these pinks complain a little bit as well. Wondering if I reintroduce these here. Could be a terrible idea. I obviously would prefer to have a roundabout here. Maybe I'll just safeguard that area. Oh, we've got a new dark blue. Who can I escort over to you? Maybe some people here via a motorway? We'll take another bridge, especially seeing as we've run out. I think I want to turn this roundabout into just a traffic light, because I don't think it's getting busy enough to necessarily need it to be a roundabout. And that means I could have this roundabout back for this area. Or even this area. Hard to know what's better. Looks like this guy is struggling, so perhaps these people here could come and help him out. And this guy's struggling, although he does have loads of houses. I think it must just be a traffic issue, which is a bit of a shame. We'll take a roundabout, that's nice. That's interesting. Connecting up all these yellows together. Don't quite know what I think of that. I actually think weirdly it would work better if that road came down here. Ooh, and this dark blue has gone circular, which I think means it's probably going to need its own motorway now and its own set of houses, which I can kind of pinch from down here, which is good. So we've got a bunch spare. End of week 17 and we get another bridge. Oh, and there's a yellow guy up here who doesn't have any houses. I think that means we might need to pull a few off of here, which is fine because they doesn't really seem to be struggling. And here's week 18 and another bridge. And this light blue, oh, and that light blue are both complaining. Does seem like we are having a bit of a light blue surge. My only thought is to bring these guys along to help out. Change the way a few of these houses are arranged. Don't know if this is going to mess everything up if I just connect this straight in. Perhaps it would be better actually helping out some of these guys or something. And maybe I could do another one from this end over here. Something like that. Don't know, it could be a terrible idea, but let's see how it goes. Does look like enough houses are making it over there. There's just a bit of a traffic jam. End of week 19, 2 traffic lights. We're looking a little bit precarious, but kind of okay. Yeah, things are calming down a bit. Although, good to know that we're not that resilient to any light blue surges. Should they happen again. This circular green is apparently complaining, which is surprising because there are loads of houses in there helping him out. Again, maybe traffic is the issue. Yeah, they're not moving very quickly. Sometimes it feels like you can almost have too many houses connected to something. I wonder if I just take a couple of off, if that does anything to help the flow. Not necessarily. Yeah. Don't know why they're moving so especially slowly through that section. We have made it to week 20 just about. We've got a roundabout. Who is that going to be helpful for? I don't know really. I'll keep it in my back pocket. I'm still just watching this guy struggle. again, I do kind of wonder if having fewer houses could actually help. Not 100% sure on that, but... yeah, unfortunately that green did just finally kill it off, which is kind of strange seeing as it was in pretty good position with pretty good houses. But yeah, I think sometimes the congestion does get you there. There's probably some lessons to be learned about, yeah, what isn't actually a good number of houses and what's a good arrangement for them. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like on the leaderboard. Top 2%, nothing to sniff at. Obviously it's Monday morning, or sorry, it's Monday afternoon here in the UK, so not that many people have tried it yet, so we're currently 12th. I'm sure that will drop down in no time. But yeah, top 2% is looking pretty good. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then I'd be really grateful if you could give the video a like, and if you're enjoying the content in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for more mini motorways.